All right, everybody. Someone had asked if I would do a tour of my gallery, and I've done one before, but I'll do another one again. So this is standing on the inside of my gallery, right when you come in the door. I have a table up front, and I've got some individual pieces. I've got, that bowl was a gift from one of my friends. I have some little watercolor cards, some jewelry that I have for sale, and little knickknacks. I've got a bunch of little mini canvases in the window there too. So this is my gallery walls. I'm not a typical gallery where there are canvases just at eye level. I have so many that they are plastered all over the place. So just panning you around. I have canvases I've not even hung yet because there's nowhere to hang them. So, and then there into the room, there is my YouTube setup in the studio side where my classes are, and I'll show you that in a minute. But there's more here. I even have canvases hanging on the door because that door never closes. And so this shows you other stuff that I've done besides the fluid art, because I've been an artist for 20 years and I've accumulated quite a bit of art. I even paint on old windows. I pick up at a surplus store or wherever, and I paint on windows. That's one hanging there. So, you know, I used to do traditional art, but I've, gotten more into the fluid art, but I still love to paint with traditional styles. And then we get back into the fluid art as we come around. And it continues. I have paintings everywhere. So this goes out into the hallway. That's the window out into the hallway where my studio is. So that basically takes you back to the corner. And then in the middle of the gallery, I've got a couple of places to sit. I've got prints of artwork, all in plastic sleeves, tons of prints. There's my cherry blossom painting down there that I don't even have anywhere to hang it. And this one I just finished, which I just love, love, love. I don't have anywhere to hang it either, and it's got to be sealed with the glossy finish to bring out that color. So it's like really my happy colors. Don't forget, you have until August 2nd at 9 p.m. to register for this print here. It's a metallic print, so there's a sheen to the print, a really, metallic-y sheen, and it's framed in a robin's egg blue frame. So this is my office, which is a mess, but there's like my tutorials, the paintings there along the bottom. Those are my online tutorial classes that I've done so far on another platform, not on YouTube. They're $35 classes. And I have more art in here. I have things that people have sent me, free things, gifts from YouTube followers. So many sweet people in the groups, Facebook group and all that. More paintings in here. They're everywhere. So we'll walk into the classroom, which is a big mess right now, so you have to ignore it. I'm not very organized, let's just put it that way. So here is my YouTube setup where I film all the videos. So it's like a big 8-foot table with a piece of MDF on it. And I'm a tall girl, so the table's raised up off the floor. Those tubs under the table are full of paint skins. Yes, I keep my paint skins to make jewelry and so forth. So that is where it all happens, the YouTube videos. We built this thing that hangs over my table with lights. I have the box lights on either side, but we also have other lights, and I'm in an older building. The lighting is kind of sketchy. So I've got all kinds of extra lights, and I have paint everywhere. I'm low on these tube paints, but usually I have a ton of tube paints there. And people think that this is, that I do this just for the fun of it, which I do it because I love it. I'm an artist. It's my passion, but this is a very expensive style of painting. Acrylic fluid art is very expensive. Panning back over to some of the artwork there in the corner. So, and I've got some blank spots on my wall because I'm trying to decide what is going to be in my next auction, which is Sunday at 5 p.m. So, but this is where I typically have my classes, and so like I have artwork on the table here, trying to decide which ones I want to put in the auction. And so most of the stuff that you see everywhere I have videos for. There's the hallway again outside. So I have 2 spaces in a building, and there's more artwork there that I have no room to hang. More artwork, more supplies. Leftover paints under plastic here. I cover it up with plastic. That usually keeps it pretty well for a while. But yeah, so there's some more. And I have some cancer, breast cancer paintings. There's a lot of reflection in here. So, and then I have supplies back in the space behind my classroom space. But unfortunately, I may not stay in this space but a few more months because it's quite expensive to have a gallery. We're talking over $1,000 overhead every month, which is pretty stressful. And my husband took a new job, and he's going to be traveling a lot, flying a lot. And we live in the country right now. I live about 40 to 45 minutes from my gallery here. So I don't want to live in the country while he's traveling, and so we're going to move closer to RDU, which is the Raleigh-Durham Airport in North Carolina. And I may be taking my studio space back home when we find another house. We're looking for another house right now, and just work from home again and teach classes from home. I'll be closer to Raleigh, so if people live in that area, I can still do classes. They just would be at my home instead of in my studio. So this has been great to have, and I'm very grateful for this chance to have this studio. I will probably have it about a year, and then I'm probably going to go back to having it at home, just because it's super expensive to do acrylic pouring. And I know that people think that I get paid to do this, and I really don't get paid. I make some money on YouTube. It's only a fraction of what my bills cost. And I used to get some free supplies, but I don't get free supplies anymore. So I have to purchase all my canvases, all my paints, my Floetrol, everything. So it is very expensive to do this. And I've just got to find a way to minimize expenses. So unfortunately, I probably won't be in this studio but for a few more months. But I've enjoyed having it. It's been great. I don't get a lot of foot traffic in this building. It's in downtown Sanford, North Carolina, and people just don't know about this building. So there's a comic book store at the end of the hallway that people go to, and that's pretty much the traffic I get, is people going to a comic book store. So this is where it is. I just wanted y'all to see it because someone had asked if I would do a video of my gallery. This is it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.